Hello everybody, my name is Ep.1. Welcome back to a brand new Let's Play series in Hearts of Iron 4 as Bavaria, basically, but as the Southern Commune, as it is called within the game. So we are going to be playing in the name of the Tsar mod. Basically, after World War I, the Entente powers won, but this time they decided to go ham on Germany and split up into a bunch of small nations. Russia is extremely strong. They have a lot of nice little guys in their faction. They own Istanbul and in northern Turkey. So yeah, so basically the Tsar was really strong. He did not fall to revolutionaries, so they're, he's quite powerful. He's quite powerful, and he's going to be quite scary, I'm sure, at some point. So here we are in Bavaria, our small little nation of only 6.6 million people. We are currently led by Karl Liebknecht. I'm assuming that's how you say his name, but it's probably very wrong. So first things first, as with everything, you just start off with these nice basic technologies here. Free civilian factories. So we have 6 civilian factories in total. We have 6 military as well. So we're going to build a handful of civilian factories. Then we're going to build a handful of military factories. So because we are, an extremely small nation, it's in contrast to the Russia campaign, which we're also doing at the same time. We're extremely small. So I'm just assign these people right away. You can be under this dude. Okay, so free military factories. Well, what do we need? Right now, we're kind of okay with everything, it looks like. So we already have low manpower, which is terrible. We are right now on limited conscription. If we can get that up to extensive, that would be good for us. Because we apparently just have no manpower. Maybe we'll get more soon, but I kind of doubt it. But either way, rifles are going to be important, so we'll get those being built right away. We're going to get the support equipment, and we are going to get a... No, just build 2 support equipment. That's fine for right now. Do you guys actually have any support equipment? The answer is no. So we're going to... I don't have my my experience mod installed right now. Apparently not. Okay, so we have tanks. Okay, if we have tanks, then we shouldn't build you. We should be building tanks. Probably light tanks, I would imagine. So delete these, put 2 tanks in charge. And right now we only need steel, which is fantastic. It's going to take us 2.8 years to get up to enough fuel to max out our reserves. Not fantastic, I would say. And we basically have nothing. We have a ton of aluminum, but there's nothing else within Bavaria, as disappointing as that is. So right now we have 2 factories slowly being built, or 2 factories slowly building, I should say. So what do we want to do right away? We go for the power debate for 120 political power. We go, you're also 120. You're 25 of each, and you are 5% stability. Well, we're at 76% stability right now, so that seems fine. Support Republicans. So Spain has to be at war, I'm assuming. So that we can't do this. For this, we need 2 of these. You're just for like the military stuff, and I usually just ignore that for the beginning because I don't think it's really necessary to create like a narrative, I guess. Hi Cat, how are you? Or power debate, which allows us to... Oh, we need immune constitution regardless, so we might as well get that one done first. 56 days, I guess, is not a long time. So who is around us? So we have Austria right here. Prussia has a little faction. None of you guys like us, but you're also not willing to support us. Well, Hungary is they're socialists. So I mean that's at least something. You can maybe help us out in the future. So I guess our entire army should be put onto the Prussian border, because I really have no idea where else they would go. And then we're going to frontline their way to there. Even though, of course, Hanover and Saxony are both in the faction as well. And I think I mentioned it, but just in case they didn't, I've never touched this mod before, so I really have no idea what's going to happen. I haven't even seen anybody play this mod, so I know nothing about it, basically. So the communard situation. The Kingdom of Bavaria granted its independence in 1917. A product of the Treaty of Brussels, its creation was aimed to reduce Germany's capacity to wage war. In the autumn of 1918, after a general's workers' strike, a communist movement under Karl Liebknecht overthrew the conservative government under the House of Wisselbach, forcing the king to abdicate and force exile within Prussia. The newly established government quickly gained support by the Bavarian people. Liebknecht believed that he could gain could gain the most influence within southern Germany due to Germany's extreme fragmentation. The Southern Commune was soon proclaimed and easily claimed southern Germany. Commune number 100,000 men under command. Okay. Southern Commune was not and still isn't recognized by the international community. Currently, the Southern Commune is an industrial powerhouse that rivals and even dwarfs some of the countries in the former German Empire. I don't know if that's true. I have 6 factories. I have 10 factories, actually, 'cause I'm trading 2 of them away. So, industrial powerhouse, I feel, is not correct. Of course, I want all you guys to be on normal operations. I don't know why they still insist on having them be on just suicide missions. I've never understood why that would make sense. Does that take fuel? No. Okay, it's not taking any fuel. Fantastic. And then I guess you'll also be close to air support, just in southern Germany. Even though this is all in Prussia, so we actually should send those planes up north. You know, whenever war breaks out. And I don't know when that's going to be. So we're just going to take a quick look around the map. So we can see we have the Allies over here with Britain. We have the Berliner Pack with Berlin, obviously. We have us down here in the Comintern, and we have the Russian faction, as well as, I guess, the Chinese United Front's also down here. But other than that, if you just look at the map, it's all very similar to what you would expect from a traditional Hearts of Iron 4 game. Other than the fact that it looks like the French colonies have been broken up into satellite states. Kind of like how... Is it Germany? Germany's kind of like that in Kaiserreich. But other than that, mostly it's kind of like the same. It's not too insanely different. I mean, Austria looks like a complete mess. So King George V's dead. That's not surprising. He always dies. But other than that, yeah, it's not too different. I'm assuming you're basically Poland. You're a volunteer only. I'm assuming like most people hate us. Surprisingly, no. Everybody's actually just at 0. And that's okay. So let's take a look. So you have maybe about 20 divisions. You have 1, and you have about 8. Overall, they do outnumber us. But that's, that's not a huge concern. We're at 0 manpower right now. Are we gaining any, or are we already at our capacity? What's 2% of 6.6 million? I feel like it's higher than 133,000. Actually, no, that's actually probably is right. So we're already like completely maxed out on our manpower, which I would say is not great. So we can either go down here for reunification. I can proclaim German hegemony and immediately get a war goal against Prussia, but that doesn't seem like it would help us out too much. Stability would give us more factory and dockyard output. Not too bad. Or we can start going down this tree. So, power to the Congress. Someone becomes leader of the Marxist Party. Politics will change. The Socialist Party becomes the ruling party. So, the Socialists will become in charge. For the Deutschland. It's leader of the Marxist Party. Well, who's in charge of the Socialist Party then? Like, I'm surprised the Socialist Party would be the one that would be the power to one man, but... Again, I don't know what those... Is that one person? Because that looks like 2. It's got like a comma in there. I think it's just got like an extremely long name. Reorganize the high commands. Ignore that one. Secret unification. For now, and we'll see what Red Dawn at least does. We'll proclaim our sovereignty over all of Germany. That will probably give us some sort of an event, but I'm not too sure. So the Young Turk Rebellion. Constantinople uprising, or as most people know it, the Young Turk Rebellion is carried out by Turkish and Arab insurgents across Russian-occupied zones in Turkey. After increased violence in the Armenian DMZ, many have fled across the Russian border, hoping to find refuge in Yevrin or Tbilisi. While in Constantinople, Orthodox citizens are cashed into the Bosphorus Straits. Oh, it's thrown into the ocean. So is Turkey in charge now? They are. So they've just been kicked out. So I'm assuming they probably won't go to war, but they're probably on very bad terms at the moment, at least. We can modify our government. We can either go straight up to getting into the sense of conscription. I mean, it's only like 1% more population. Which honestly is like not that much. It's probably like 60,000 more people. I feel like there's probably better things we can do. Rosa Luxembourg, more stability. I mean, Rosa Luxembourg is like the only person here actually has a name. I mean, it's good that she's not dead. I mean, that's a positive. Dockyard, output, construction speed, fuel silo, land forts. Well, I don't want you, and I don't need most of these guys. Also, democracy and fascism aren't actually in this wheel, I'm pretty sure. It's only like these 4 or these 5, and then there's like a nationalist one that's not showing up, so I don't know what these even do. You know, 50% stability, why not? Give us 5% more factory and dockyard output, less consumer factory use, and more political power gain. So overall, I think that's probably for the best. Decree unification. So we get plus 50% attack and defense on core territory, which we are currently on. And ideological defense plus 50%. I'm actually surprised that the loyalists, 24%. Quite a few of them around. More research speed, I think, is going to be good. We have decision available. Promises of peace. We're going to ignore that for now. Our passive reunification. Okay, there's actually some good stuff in here. Increase ruling party support. Just ignore you for now. Ignore this. Ignore political actions for now as well. So the path of our reunification. In order to achieve world revolution, we must unite Germany under the Red Star, whatever it takes. Okay, so what can we do? Swabian Uprising has completed Red Dawn. Bavaria gets a Swabian Uprising. March into the Rhine has completed. So we need to complete Red Dawn for a few of these options to unlock. So clearly that is where I'm going to be focusing my attention. So as soon as Secret Reunification is done, we'll go straight into Red Dawn. I don't know why this mod has made the completion times like a little bit shorter. Like, why are they 56 days as opposed to like the regular time? I mean, I guess overall it does build up, but still. So war with Prussia, complete reunification. So I'm assuming we're going to need 280 political power to try to, I guess, get these two countries on our side. But they're 3 divisions. There's 6 divisions in total. I mean, they have a lot of manpower, and that would be great for us. But overall, not that much. Not that many people there. So we are almost done seeking our reunification. Just another week. Logistics, we have 1,000 rifles, we have a handful of tanks. I mean, these are all good things. We have 5 convoys, but I don't know how that really helps us out at all. Being as we have a big river, but I don't think we actually can send anything down these rivers. The Spanish Civil War. The Civil War has erupted in Spain. Several generals seeking to overthrow the government in Madrid. Okay. Rebel nationalist factions occupy much of Spain. Spanish Republic has declared war on Spain. So who are you? You're conservative. And then we have the Marxist here under Juarez Diaz. The guy is normally in charge. So of course we want to support this as much as we possibly can. Like, we want to help out the Spanish Republic. So actually, I believe you're the ones who rose up. God save the king. Long live the proletariat. And I think you just have like a default focus rate, so I'm not too sure what's going to happen. But, can I send volunteers? We need at least 30 divisions to send volunteers. Fine. How many troops do you actually have? You have, I mean, a decent amount. So the war's probably going to go on for a long time. Apparently the capital is also up here, which is a bit odd. It should probably be in Barcelona, historically speaking, but that's fine. Can I send troops to... If I can give refuge to scientists, that seems good. 100 political power, though. Stability goes down. One of the following must be true. Prussia's Marxist. What does this actually do for us? It really doesn't do anything. But gives them shelter. So, you know, let's give aid to the German scientists. I have no idea what the hell that does. World tension is going to increase by 7, but we'll try to... Like, how many people are in these territories? Can I actually see? No, I can only see how much manpower they actually have at the moment. Okay, so now it is time to get some basic weapons going. Like, I would like to help you out, but there's not much I can actually do. You're a 100% Marxist. And you are liberal, conservative, paternal autocrats, nationalist, and social. So I think there's, what, 6 ideologies, I believe, in this mod. So we'll see how that goes. I'm surprised. Mention of France. I mean, that actually sounds like it's dangerous for us. But actually, nothing in this tree actually matters. It's just all military stuff that I, at least, don't really care about. The return of the king. The government of the Spanish Republic has fallen to the people of Spain. Has failed the people of Spain, I should say. Okay, so you are now the King of Spain. Paternal autocrats against the Marxists. We'll see how that kind of turns out. Again, I only have 21 divisions, so I really can't do much. Like, I probably would send, like, a tank division over there, which usually helps out quite well. I mean, I think they're about even in terms of troop counts. Improve relations, send attaché. Non-aggression pact. We need world tension to be 10%. So if we were at 10% world tension, we probably could actually get them to join a faction, but we'll... Not aligned. Wait, what do you mean they're not aligned? Spanish Republic is losing the war, and they feel threatened by us. Apparently, I don't know how that happened. Is everybody considered not aligned in terms of this? I mean, you are. I guess so. I guess so. Bavarian claims German hegemony. Today, the leader of Bavarian Socialist Soviet Republic has proclaimed the German hegemony after the Great War. German Empire is split into various groups. I mean, this can end well, because I don't know if you understand this, but that's us. We'll do the power debate. We'll see how that kind of goes. And now these are now available to us. I don't know if that happens immediately, or if it's guaranteed to succeed. Rhine Conference. Well, clearly we're going to want to do the Swabian one first. I believe this is Swabia. Like, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so what can we do? Let's go for dispersed industry, because given that fact that we're a small country in the middle of Europe, we're absolutely going to get bombed at some point. So if we can avoid that happening, I think that would be great. Nikola dies. Russian late emperor is announced dead by Russian officials this morning. Okay. So the provisional government in Russia. So we'll see what's going to happen here. I'm assuming now is around the things are, things are going to start kicking off, at least in Russia. And you don't like me. You actually want to, I think you actually want to join my faction more than, no. They're both equally want to join my faction, as, as silly as that sounds. So, like, what can Italy do? Preserve democracy, abandon democracy, people's path, mission to Hungary, mission to Bavaria, liberate the French workers. Do you like join my faction? I want as many people to join my faction as humanly possible. We can also give refugee to the Italian scientists, but I don't think I need to do that. Again, I don't know what this even did. But we're very, very close to 1.6 a day. So within a month, we can try to do the Swabian Uprising. But I think for right now, this is going to be a good time to end this first episode. Thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.